Hey, it's Anthony Bresnikan here with Entertainment Weekly, and we're at Comic-Con 2013 with the gang from the Mortal Instruments, City of Bones. Welcome, everyone. So we have Cassie Clare, the author. We have Lily Collins, who stars as Claire Frey. Jamie Campbell Bowers, Harold Swart, the director. Kevin Zegers, Robbie Sheehan. And did I miss
Godfrey
anybody?
Gao.
Godfrey Gao. There you are, Godfrey. Sorry. I had a long list. I was terrified of blanking, and I did. So Lily, your character is a shadow hunter. It's like a half human, half angel. But this is something that's news to her, right? So how does the story begin?
Story begins with Clary just thinking that she's a normal teenage girl living in Brooklyn, and she goes to a club one night with her best friend Simon and witnesses these three shadow hunters killing what she thinks is a normal guy, but is really a demon. And kind of this whole world opens itself up to her, and she follows this character Jace that Jamie plays into this kind of world of the unknown, and finds out she's one of them, and all hell breaks loose.
So Jamie, you are a shadow hunter, but he knows it. He's an expert at this. So he's sort of her mentor, right?
Yeah, almost like her mentor. I suppose we go through the story. We follow the story through Clary's eyes, and he introduces her and sort of tells her that she is a shadow hunter. And I think day by day she sort of has to learn to live with that.
Yeah.
So a kind of mentor, brother.
And there's a love triangle. But it's an unconventional. It's an unconventional one. So Kevin, you're part of the love triangle, aren't you? Your character.
I suppose part of that. Yeah, sure. Yeah. I thought you were talking about Robert.
We've got a love quadrangle.
It's a love parallelogram, really.
Three-dimensional.
Something for everyone.
Right, but no, I suppose my character is quite fond of Jace.
I'm fond of you too.
Yeah.
Fun. That's a good euphemism, right?
And the story of my character sort of is sort of vaguely told in the first film, but it's something that you sort of end up finding out a lot more about him as
there are many more books. Cassie,
there are. Yeah.
Tell me, what was the origin point for this story? What was the genesis point?
I was in a tattoo shop in Lower Manhattan with a friend of mine who was trying to convince me to get a tattoo, and she had this huge flash book of like really intricate kind of designs. She's telling me about the history of tattoos and how people had used them for centuries to protect themselves, believed they had magical powers, and started to think like, what if there was a race of people for whom these markings really worked? How would they work? Who would they fight? What would they be like? And then the next sort of idea that I had was Clary, and kind of evolved from there.
Harold, what's the key to translating this story to the big screen?
Oh, I wish I could tell you that in one sentence. It's
in one sentence.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, Cassandra writes wonderfully visually, and they're great characters. Obviously, it was hard to get that big of a book down to a movie, so we had to make some sacrifices. I think we've done good choices. But we've all worked closely and made sure that the spirit of the book is in the movie, and made sure that the performance is great, and I think the characters are really coming across as the fans would love to see too.
Well, what's been the best group scene? Like, is there any sort of one moment in the film where you all get together, or
there's the Hotel de Mort, which is like the big. It's a massive payoff fight scene basically, and so we were all there like shooting in like Hamilton, right?
Yes.
Hamilton, Hamilton.
We love that place.
Oh God, love Hamilton, but not the hotel.
The hotel was like a genuinely old, decrepit. Like no one had been there for years. It was moldy. It had asbestos. It had mice. I'm sure.
It was like someone took the Titanic off the sea floor.
Kind of cool to explore, though, right?
Really cool. Not cool to be running around in shoes like this at 3 a.m. fighting demons and fighting.
And we were there for.
Those shoes are not good for fighting demons.
No. Well, I'm pretty good at it now, but they're not ideal.
Because you can just spike them with it, right?
I could have.
But balance.
She actually managed throughout most of the film.
No injury.
Just really uncomfortable looking shoes.
Yeah.
She combined demon hunting and fashion.
Stilettos were stakes made out of wood.
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent, guys.
Pierce the heart.
Well, thanks for stopping by.
Pleasure.
Again, stay tuned to EW.com all weekend for more from San Diego and Comic-Con 2013. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here, guys.